Greetings, the respected judges and beloved brothers and sisters, the fellow participants. My name is Rehan Chandra Adi Wiranata, one of the EEC participants from SMA Kartika 51 Balikpapan. Let me ask you a question. What is a leader? Is it someone who simply stands in front? Is it someone who commands and demands? Or is it someone who influences us, who guides us, and give us courage to believe in ourselves and move forward? I believe that a leader is not about position or power. I believe a leader is about influence and care. And that's why I am standing here with you right now to share my thoughts about building leaders and breaking the follower cycle. But ladies and gentlemen, imagine that you just got into your new class, everything goes well, and everyone greets each other until it's time to choose the class president. Everyone is silent. Nobody raises their hands and start pointing at each other. It's clear that they don't have the desire to be a leader until one brave student stands up. It's not because he has the authority, but because he has the courage to step forward when it matters the most. This is what I call by building leaders and breaking the follower cycle. So ladies and gentlemen, how do we strive to do this? First, build relationship and trust. A leader cannot survive without trust. And a leader without trust is just someone like a ruler, a boss, a dictator, and nothing more than just authority. A true leader builds relationship, and relationship will eventually build trust. Second, there are 12 traits of a leader should have, but I'm going to take 3 of them. Self-awareness, communication, and learning agility. Self-awareness is when you know your weaknesses and strengths. A leader doesn't pretend to be perfect. Communication is when you avoid misunderstanding and keeps everyone together. Learning agility is the ability to adapt to an uncertain path. And third, your followers have needs too, as you should provide them with trust, compassion, stability, and hope. Trust so they feel safe. Compassion so they feel valued. Stability so they feel secure. And hope so they feel a better tomorrow. But let's take a bigger picture here. Not everyone is as good as I've already said. And we've all seen the bad examples of it. From school, from work, even in society. And this type of bad leadership is toxic and dangerous, and makes the followers afraid to speak up. But how do we break it? It's not as easy as in papers, but we can change. Flaws like lack of empathy, poor communication, and no accountability can be fixed through change. No one is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot wake up and suddenly become fantastic leaders. They need to grow out of their own will. And if you think about it, leadership is like a spark. If you share your thoughts to your followers, the spark will glow brighter and covers everyone with the lights of hope and guidance. But if you hide it, everyone will be covered in darkness until someone takes the role as the leader. So my friends, leader is not born great. It is about striving to care, striving to guide, striving to build leaders while breaking the chains of passive following. And I believe that if you dare to lead, you can be a great leader too. So my friends, let's move to the front. Let's dare, let's lead, let's build. Thank you.